Hey guys, Coach Gaglione here. So I've been getting a lot of questions on kind of like what you could do to substitute multi-hip machine hip extension. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I've been doing. In addition to, we have a plate-loaded machine. I've been also doing it on a cable. I've been using the diesel sled straps actually as kind of like a hip strap. To my knowledge, it's the best thing. It's not sliding off the legs. A lot of times the ankle straps aren't big enough for us big guys. So I actually put on both just to kind of save a little bit of time. But we'll kind of slip these through here. And what I do is, in order to kind of anchor it on kind of your femur, I put it just above my knees. And for most guys that like have, a good amount of quad size. Now, if you were a smaller person, you could certainly kind of, maybe get like a zip tie or something and kind of close this off a bit. But this is because I do have meaty legs even with my weight loss. So I'll usually put on both. You don't have to do this, but just to kind of save some time, I'll usually kind of put both on. Again, just to save a little bit of time. I'm going to hook this directly to the cable. And you can do this with or without a box for support. But I'll show you. So what I usually do is I'll hook this directly to the cable here. And I'll usually put it on like a lower setting just to kind of get situated. Then I'll adjust from there. You can kind of play with the angle. I like to kind of do these a little bit more bent over, and I'll kind of use the box for stability. So you can kind of see with the blue strap, this is kind of where the resistance is pulling from. So I can kind of adjust depending on what I want, but I'm going to hold the box for stability here and kind of just lightly touch the strap just to kind of guide it a little bit. And also if I want to work my glute medius a little bit more, and not just my glute max, I can also not only extend, but also slightly abduct a little bit on like kind of kick out on a 45-degree angle. So if that's a goal, that's up to you. In terms of like for sumo deadlifts and wider stance squats, that might be a good idea. If you just want, if you're a conventional deadlifter, maybe more narrow stance squatter, or you just want to work your glute max, then kind of going straight back would be totally fine. So you can see here, so I can either hold this or I can hold, this box here as well. So there's a couple of different ways I can kind of set this up so I can be a little bit more upright and just kind of go through here. And the difference is there's going to be a little bit more resistance here. If I'm more bent over, it kind of shortens things up. So I'm not getting as much resistance at the end. So, but I feel like I'm more stable this way. So both are good. But I'm getting a lot of resistance in that fully stretched position, which you're not going to be able to really get to. And I'm getting no spinal loading here. And I'll usually do like 15 to 20 reps per side. And then I'll just kind of show you what else I'm going to transfer to the other leg, so you can kind of see what that looks like in real time. So now I'm going to take this one off. Strap this one on. So I'm just kind of adjusting the strap accordingly. Throw this on here, and then kind of adjust it. So again, I can hold the strap slightly for balance, or I could have a box here or a bench. So kind of depending on what you have access to. So again, I can come straight back and just focus more on the glute max. If I want to work my glute medius a little bit too, I could also kind of come on, a little bit of an angle out to the side. I can also, if I want to be more upright and get a little bit more tension and loading at the lockout, if I want to just focus more on just the early phase and more of the stretch position, which I typically what I'll do, I'll kind of stay bent over, and I just won't get as much load at the lockout position. So it's just a really good way to work your glutes in that fully kind of stretched position without any spinal load, so that's a good alternative to the multi-hip extension machine. If you guys have any questions, comment below, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, stay strong, and we'll see you soon.